Hey guys, and I know the picture for the video will look funny. I think it's hilarious, but this is like a serious topic time, and it's my opinions, and I understand some people have different opinions, but this is mine, and I'm going to be talking about my look on some either serious topics or serious events that are practically going on in my everyday life or that I've seen. And today's is going to be about bullying. Now, I know this is like a huge topic, and I just can't cover it in one segment because everyone gets bullied and everyone, has had an experience. And I can't say that I am equal. I've had the worst experience, but I have had experiences. And what people don't understand is that bullying it is a big problem. It's a huge problem, and like some people think, oh, I'm just joking when they say something. But if you're not close friends with that person, and you're saying something hurtful and mean to them, and they think you think it's a joke, and they don't, that can be considered bullying. So it's just so much can be played into this because it's just such a complicated topic. Now, they like the other day, for example, someone had a hardcover book, and they screamed the F word at me, and said my name, and went to go and hit me with it. And I'm thinking he probably thought it was a joke. I don't know with this kid. I can never really tell, but I pictured it as someone, if he didn't stop, would have hit me in the head and hurt me. Like he would have knocked me out most likely because he was going really fast. And it made me stop and wonder that day, like, because I had been bullied. I've been bullied for quite a while, and for like the most stupid reasons. But they're usually stupid reasons why people get bullied, and I just had to do this and many people, they do get bullied, and they don't speak out about it. And I understand, like, I know the bully's point of view. I've heard many stories of them being bullied at home themselves. And that's horrible. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that being bullied at home is a good thing. It's not. You should really report it. And I know it takes a lot of courage and, like, a lot of guts to go out and report someone being bullied. Or you being bullied yourself, because you're afraid. And you don't know what's going to happen if you report them doing it. Could their friends come and get you? Or could they come back and get you anyways? Could they, like, make fun of you more? Could they essentially come to your house and take the shit out of you? You don't know. You never do know. You're always scared. I was always scared. Even if like, I know I'm a girl and guys won't come and beat you, but I was physically, like, terrified. I didn't know what was gonna happen. The next day at school, if I had gone and reported, and I ended up doing it, and it's stopped. Essentially, like, before I reported it, it just didn't stop, and it was horrible. Every day I woke up, I didn't want to go to school. I did not want to go and face those people. I didn't want to argue with them. I was tired of it. But the only thing I felt I could do was stand up against them. And even if I stood, like, it was horrible. And, like, some people are bullied worse than me, and I can't imagine how they feel, essentially, because being bullied it's horrible. It just ruins your life. It rots you from the inside out, because, like, with me, sometimes it was a joke to them, sometimes they were serious, and they would say something to me, and I couldn't tell if they were serious or joking, because both times they were like, oh, well, you're ugly, and I would be like, oh, okay. Like, I wouldn't say anything back. I just sit there, and then they say it jokingly to me, like, oh, your nose is so ugly, and I didn't know what to say. I eventually adapted into something where everything they said to me had to be an insult, resulting with feedback always. Like, over time, I reacted. And it was just, every day I went, I couldn't tell. It was hell, essentially. And I feel for the people still being bullied, because it's horrible. And like, in Canada, at least where I live, they've put a new thing where if teachers see it, you get, like, suspended. You get in a lot of crap. But the teachers don't see it half the time. And that's the whole thing, or they ignore it, and they don't report it. So it's still a huge problem that I feel. And most people are gonna come to me and say, I don't see it every day, I don't see it. Well, good. You're one of the lucky people who doesn't see it, or who isn't involved, who doesn't get made fun of. It, and kids are really cruel these days. Like, I'm being serious. You go to school and you'll get eaten alive if you act like one thing wrong, and you'll be like torn down to the bare bone, basically. And that was my experience. Anything I said was nitpicked, or they would repeat it, or they mock me. And it was humiliating, and it's ruined my total time. Like, in high school, I still don't want to go to high school, even though it stopped. I still lie in bed at night thinking, I said something stupid today, so are they gonna, like, make fun of me for the next 3 weeks about it? I didn't know, and even though it stopped, I still do it. Like, many people have come and said sorry to me, and I'm happy that people have done that. But there's still those kids, and there always will be those kids who make fun of you. I understand that. I know this. But when you have groups of people doing it, it's just a huge problem, and that's my experience. And some people go to the point where they do kill themselves over this. And it's a huge issue when it gets to that point. And it's really scary to speak out about it. And I just feel like more should be done, and more is being done, don't get me wrong. But, like, there's still people there sitting, like there's the bystanders who sit there and laugh with them, because some of them are seriously scared to not laugh with them. Like, if they stand out against them, like I've done it before, I've stand up against one, and they then turn the attention to you, and then you get eaten alive. And it's just a horrible situation to be in, and I really don't agree with it. But, like, I just find it completely idiotic. But that's my opinion. I mean, some of you don't have this experience, and I understand that. And you may not know as much, or you may completely disagree with me, which is fine. Not everyone's going to agree with me. But I just think bullying's just a horrible thing. And to think that it's right in any sort of way, to me, it's wrong. It's in no way correct, and that's just the way I feel. And, like, if you don't agree with me, that's like, as I said, it's fine. But I just don't, I hate it. Like, hate's a strong word, they say, but it fits this perfectly. I hate bullies. I'm not gonna say I'm a perfect person, but I'm not perfect. I mean, I've said some things that I'm not proud of back in retaliation, but I'm not gonna sit here and, like, take it. I'm not gonna do it. And that's just not, it's not the way it works with me. And this has been Serious Fridays, and it's more of like a rant, I guess. I don't know. It's serious. It's just about, like, everyday things that really piss me off, and it just, yeah. So I'll have one up next Friday. I don't know what it's going to be about yet, but I hope you come and watch it.